Hey guys, how's it going? Tally here, and I'm sitting down with Stephen, and we're going to talk about
Lightsworn dinos.
Lightsworn dinos. It was one of the I think it might have actually been the first video on the channel, and now we've got a wee bit of an update. What is it? 3 months later?
Something like that. Yeah, it's been a wee while now.
It's been a hot minute. So we've updated Stephen's updated the Lightsworn dinos. It's got some fun new text, got some fun new plays, and it's a bit more combo oriented, would you say?
So depending on how you look at it. But to be fair, in the next few months we're going to be updating it again, depending on how the ban list goes.
Pretty much like 9 times out of 10, first turn ultimate conductor.
Yeah, more than likely.
That's decent, right? So instead of just talking about it, how about you show us the deck and we'll just fire right in?
Yeah, sure. Alright, so first things first, we're going to start off with Triple Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is a fantastic boss monster. He's great, he's a combo extender. Well, actually, depending on how the combos go, but he usually just helps deal with problematic boards. It's great against pendulums when you flip all their flip all the monsters that they just pendulum summon face down.
Yeah, that's
depending if the person's a new start or not, then after a while they learn to actually target more Conductor Tyranno for stuff. But bonus is, he can literally be the only monster in your field and no cards in hand, he can still pop himself. And also with the whole ability to be able to attack all opponent's monsters, it deals with so much damage. A lot of people usually assume that it has to be a face down defense position monster, but it's not. It can be any monster on field. It can just only attack them once that turn, and if your opponent special summons again, you can still do more damage that way. Right, so next on to the Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is good, but he won't be anything without Soulionoraptor, because Soulionoraptor is the one thing that causes all the problems I find. Soulionoraptor, basically, you can add a dinosaur from your deck to your hand or send it to the graveyard, which usually if you send it to the graveyard, you're sending overtext to the graveyard to then add double evo to the hand, so it mills out your deck and also lets you get a lot more stuff going. Bonus is, because you get to send overtext to the graveyard, then add a card, add double pill to your hand just off of him alone. If you have like non-dinosaur hand, you can activate double evo, then you have him on field, then you actually have Ultimate Conductor Tyranno out already. Means you can easily pop him if you wanted to, or you can do something else.
So it's a Foolish Burial and a Rota.
Basically, yeah.
Those cards are both at 1.
Yeah, and I have him at 3.
Get it to 1.
No man, no, we're not doing OCG over here. Alright, then next onto it, there's some Lightsworn stuff. We're running Triple Raiden. Triple Raiden is fantastic. Basically, if you combo him off, you can usually sometimes get a wolf going in terms of the mill. I'm only running a 40 card variant, so there's a higher chance of me hitting a wolf in terms of when I use the ability to mill. Also, he lets me get into his synchro place, and also let me just mill stuff to the graveyard, so I can get like the overtext and all that to the graveyard as well. Just anything that I need to the graveyard, I can just try and hit it. Next on to it, Triple Wolf. I actually probably saw in one of the videos, this card can help cause so many bricks in this deck. You probably saw in one of the videos where I revealed my hand during a tournament to the camera, and you saw I had 2 wolves. What it didn't show is my full hand, where I had Triple Wolf and also basically nothing else that can help me. I basically managed to just get a Conductor Tyranno out, nothing else.
Did you not have a Snow as well?
Yeah, I had a Snow, which usually if that's in my hand, that's not good. I want that in the graveyard. So I managed to get something going and actually deal some damage. Managed to win the games 2-0 to me. But usually he's a solo recharge target than anything else. Now, time for my fun stuff. I run Kaijus. My Kaijus, I run 2 of each. I do run, obviously, 1 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, but usually the reason why I run Dograns and Gamma Seals is because they're just, obviously, picture cards also. Bonus is with Dogran, he's searchable, because he is a dinosaur. You can just go, right, cool, normal summon Soul, Dogran, Kaiju, that problematic board. With Gamma Seal, he's more on those ones that obviously interrupt Kaiju Slumber. Just destroy everything and just get them at Gamma Seal. I have had a couple of times where I've had a Gamma Seal in my hand, Gamma Seal in grave, and I can't activate interrupt Kaiju Slumber, so I'm thinking about taking out 1 Gamma Seal and 1 Dogran, or at least increasing it up with 1 extra Kaiju in the deck. Then time to on to the next stuff, which is my personal favourite, Overtext. Overtext I found was actually quite helpful in terms of against paleos and all that as well. And depending on what deck I'm going up against, if they're more spell heavy orientated or they're monster heavy orientated, I'd either go for him or Conducted Trial. I only run him at 2 though. It's more because I can search out if I send him to the graveyard and get double evil to my hand. It's a great combo extender, and also he is really good for other stuff as well. The only downfall is the reason why I go for Conducted Trial more is because he's the boss monster and he did a lot more damage compared to this little guy. Now, just for more helpfulness in terms of unclogging hands, is I go for double Goblinberg. Goblinberg is just search off a Rota, add him to hand, get the rating, get the Overtext out, go into Minerva, go into Cypher and Lower Omega. He helps deal with unclogging your hand, also getting monsters onto the board to help access more stuff in your extra deck. Then the one that Lee was on about, double Snow. Snow is fantastic. I love Snow. Lee hates Snow with a burning passion, but I find Snow, I have done Snow for game so many times, because Snow for game is best game. It's one of those ones that Snow helps deal with those things like just like battle phase, opponent before declaring any battles or anything like that, or even just during battle. Bring back Snow. When normal special summon, flip it face down, get rid of it. I don't want to deal with that thing. Also bonus says, because it's banishing, if you have a giant Rex engraved, you can easily, it brings them back out, so you get 2 monsters for the price of 1. Now for my one-offs, I run 1 Miscellaneous Source and also 1 Giant Rex. Miscellaneous Source, great combo card in first hand, especially if it's one of those ones, if you're just trying to get everything done in your main phase and your opponent tries to interrupt any your dinosaur plays, discard it, make sure dinosaurs are unaffected. Giant Rex, he's more for the banishing, so you can get more stuff going with it. Helps getting you to Dolka, Alagia, even also if you banish him off with double evil, you can possibly go even into more link plays if you wanted to. Now onto the spells and traps. I run triple double evolution pill. A lot of people can question the reason why I run triple double evolution pill, but only to Overtext Quatless. The reason why is because I usually treat it like a terraforming thing. You got your searchers, then you've obviously got your main card. You don't want to end up having a dead card in your hand, so that's the reason why I run 3 of them and then 2 of the other. I have had times where I've opened up with 2 of these and a bunch of other stuff. Like, I see no point in having that. So in terms of like the whole searching, so I just rather make sure I can get that going. So I treat it like a terraforming type basis. Also bonus says with this, ignores summoning conditions, so unless you bring out the Conducted Trial, brings out the Quatless, it helps extend the combo plays more. Also lets you banish your Giant Rex, it lets you banish, and also banish one other dinosaur, like one non-dinosaur. It just helps do so much more stuff. Now, what I love about this deck is the graveyard recovery. So what I usually do is I try my best to send everything to the graveyard. I've actually had one turn where I managed to send about at least half, maybe more than half of my deck to the graveyard with just these cards alone. It's because I literally had like 3 of these in my hands. I added all my Raidens to my hand and I just milled everything. And then I got like Snow. I managed to get into Cypher and Lower Omega, brought Snow back out, got into Scarlight, then comboed extensions again and again and again. And then for draw power, I have got Triple Solar Recharge. Triple Solar Recharge is fantastic. It's so good because it lets you draw 2, then mill 2. I have actually had it where I drew 2, then I milled 2 wolves back to back. It was glorious. It's like one of the best things to happen because it just opened up so many more plays. I have milled Snows. Yes, I have some things where I build my Monster Reborn and all that, but not really worried as long as I get the cards and all that. I'm all good. Then I run double Fossil Dig. Double Fossil Dig is just one of those ones that I've got a lot of searchers for my dinosaurs. I'd rather just run 2 of them. That makes it much easier unless they don't clog up my hand as much. Also, this is basically a Rota, I forgot to mention, but it's level 6 or lower instead of level 4 or lower for Rota.
Is it once per turn?
This? No. Bonus is with this, it's not once per turn.
Mm-hmm.
So you literally, if you open it with 3, you can get 3 dinosaurs to your hand, like that. Then, for my one-offs, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Upstock Goblin, 1 Reinforcement of the Army to add the Goblin, the Raiden and all that, 1 Solar Recharge,
Soul Charge.
Soul Charge,
Soul Charge.
Soul Charge, yeah, Soul Charge per game,
Scoop Charge. Wind Charge.
1 Foolish Burial, which I want to get a higher rarity of it because it's an absolutely gorgeous card. It helps do so many things. And last but not least, the Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. It's such a good card, especially if you use the graveyard effect to actually add another Kaiju to your hand. Now on to extra deck. Because I'm running so many light types, I thought I'd run at least one of Hey Now, You're an All-Star.
Hit Potion.
Yep.
Such a. I mean, I get why it's called that, right? But why didn't we call it All Star?
I know, it's just because we make so many memes out of it. Right. After that, for cherry targets, because I had so much spare extra deck space that I found. For Papatale, 1 heavy metal foes Electromite. It's one of those ones that, because me and him usually always compare up against each other in our locals, I thought I'd just throw in some dedication and throw in a cherry target from.
I mean, it's kind of cute. It's kind of flattering, you know. But by God, what a waste of an Electromite. That could be used for so many pendulum sounds.
I know, right? 1 Deco Talker. It's just one of those ones, easy link 3, easy to get out, and it can help deal with some targeting problems. 1 Saryuja. Saryuja is mainly for the special summon effect, where it gets the good draw 4 and all that, and then just send 3 back. But it helps unclog my hand, I find, with the whole special summoning, because it helps get out the wolves and all that as well. 1 Cypher Mode Omega. This card's lets you add a banish back into your grave. So let's say you only had you banish your court list, but you need that back in your grave for some strange reason. You can add that back in, then during your opponent's main phase, banish it, discard your opponent's card from hand. It means you can easily do something like that. 1 Scarlight. Scarlight's easy to go into and also can deal with so many problematic things because it can pull up the board. I usually find it that if you stop your opponent's plays before you go into any pendulum summoning or anything like that, you can easily just blow up the board. Enough said, Cowboy for game.
Cowboy for game.
Cowboy for game. Utopia package. It helps deal with so many things. I've had so many problems where I've been up against people that run blue eyes and all that, and it just overpowers it and just deals with anything. This next card, it was because of dealing with back row. At our locals, we have quite a few people that run like 5 Mirror Force and Pass, which Lee has had some bad experiences with.
I just don't get it, man.
You don't get it.
Just set 5 different Mirror Forces pass. Like, where's the fun?
I know, right? So one of those ones that also it was for our a guy that at our local that played the Stronghold. It helped me deal with the Castle Strongbird because I go Conductor Tyranno, flip everything face down, loses the field spell, loses protection, and I just go Tornado Dragon Pop. Then 1 Dolka. Usually if I'm going up against dinosaur mirror matches, I usually find that's the best card to go out for because obviously it helps. It's not a once. It's a quick effect. Also, it's not a once per turn in terms of negating, destroying. You can literally both detach both of them to negate 2 effects at the same time. Then double Minerva, milling to the grave, and possible draws. Also getting both to the grave is probably one of the best things to do. Then afterwards, last but not least, double Lagia. Lagia is one of those ones that helps with so many problems because it negates the normal summon, the special summon of the most problematic monsters. Also, the spells and traps. It helps deal with so many things like that. That one card, like that one Raigeki, that one Dark Hole, that could just destroy your board, and you're just like, nope, not allowing that. Then afterwards, since it's both materials gone, it's just got a 2400k beater. Just Conductor Tyranno, pop them. And that means you still have your Conductor Tyranno in the field and they lose their monsters effects and all that. And that is us.
Cool. Well, as usual, I hate dinosaurs. I hate snow. Lightsworns are cool. You know, Lightsworns are okay. But enough of my hate. Enough of my hate for Mirror Force and all things dinosaurs and kaijus. I'm gonna go on a rant. Okay, I'm gonna rant one day. Massive dino rant. But anyway, as always, if you liked it, give it a like. If you loved it, give it a share. Always feel free to subscribe. I won't mind that. Stephen, have you had a good time?
Oh, always do, man. Always.
Always having a good time?
Always having a good time.
Can't be one of those?
Oh.
Right. So, as always, you've been fantastic. I've been Tally. He's been Stephen. I'll catch you all later. Bye.